Alright, YouTube. Went to the track yesterday, went to Milan. Here are some times. You can pause it if you'd like. Twin Force does this on the whiteboard. I figured you guys would enjoy it. So I got 20 passes in. Did not come close to breaking the 12-second mark, as you can see. But I will say, I just found out just moments ago, I was going through some old slips, and I thought my previous best time was 12.6, but you can see it is 12.769. So it looks like I picked up around like a tenth and a half, so 0.15 seconds, and it looks like almost a whole mile an hour. It was 92 hundredths of a second. So I've kind of marked here, the 3 red are the 3 fastest times, the 3 blue are my top mile an hour, and the 3 green are my best 60 foots. I was running E50 fuel. The tune, you can see my first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth pass. I was running it. This was the very first revision for the E50 tune that we did. We just did it Friday. I had no revision, like modification, so I wasn't sure if it was going to be as good as the E30 tune. We were on our 4th revision, so I did try, and I did 2 with E50, 2 with E30, Rev 4, 2 with E30 Rev 3, and those really weren't maximizing my times. I wasn't comfortable with them. So I just went right back to E50. I was getting pretty discouraged, as you can see, after my 9th run. My 10th one, I wanted to see some gain numbers, so I did flash it back to stock. I did have my methanol running. I'm not sure if that helps or hurts, but I ran a 14 almost flat. So, I mean, that's like a 1.2 second difference between not having Tori's tune and having Tori's tune. Granted, I have a lot of modifications, but if you're looking for your best bang for your buck, I know I was running a 14.1, if I remember correctly, completely stock with no modifications, and then with the LMS tune, I think I only went down to 13.8 or 13.9. So huge improvements from the LMS tune using Tori. I want to keep this kind of short because I've got another video of actually all my races where I do my overlay with each slip. That'll probably come out in the next 2 days if I can get it done. It's a lot of work to do, to be honest. So yeah, so you can see 12.611 was my fastest ET, with 110.89 being my highest mile an hour as well. So that was my best run altogether. I really wasn't hooking up well. 1866 is not the best 60 foot we've seen. I think even Twin Force is in the highest 17s. So if I can maybe switch tires, or I know he's got lighter wheels, but for sure tires, you'll see in the videos, I just sit there and skip. So my front wheels just have a ton of wheel hop, lots of spinning. There's some variation in some of these, especially between like 11 and 16, I want to say. In 2 or 3 of those, I was manually shifting. I don't feel like it helped me, even though it might have been my best time. I really don't feel like it helped me. Every time I hit the shifter, I feel like the computer was a step ahead of me anyway and was already doing it. In at least one of the races, I know for sure I double shifted up. I clicked it once, and then the computer still wanted to go up another gear after that, or before, however you want to sequence it. So it wasn't the most reliable. If there was a way to lock out gears and make it so that the computer could not shift, then yes, the paddles would be the way to go. And I know I went on a long rant on the forum about how you would never want to use paddles. I was just desperate today. I wanted to try everything. Nothing really got me anywhere near. I mean, I'm still, I don't know where to get 6/10 out, off of my time. I've done almost every single modification I can do besides the throttle body, which I can't imagine is going to add enough to care for this. Turbos are really the only thing left to do, unless you're doing nitrous. I know I said I was going to throw a 50 shot on there if I was close, but a 50 shot's not going to shave 6/10, so there's no reason. I didn't do any weight reduction either. I didn't pull anything out of the car because I knew I wasn't going to drop 700 pounds out of the car. It was supposed to rain yesterday, so I didn't even want to go down that route. It ended up being a beautiful day, but I got a lot of passes in. When you see the video tomorrow, you'll be able to see the actual time slip times of how fast I was going through. Let's see, this is the last time. So let's see, this is time. 12:13. Is this even the right day? Yeah. So 12:09, 12:13. I mean, we're talking 4 minutes apart. Most of them are within a few minutes apart. As fast as I could go off the lane, and so these are really consistent times. I definitely had heat soak. Came off an hour and a half drive getting there. Definitely saturated. At very most, you're getting in between like these runs right here, a half hour or 25 minutes or so. It does take a while to flash the computer. So as fast as I could go, and then talking to the group of people I had with me, and just crying because I'm not getting the times I like, is how fast I went. Definitely had a lot of solo passes, but the last 5 or 6 you guys are going to like. I got some chargers. I don't want to spoil too much, but definitely won a lot of races. Definitely that kind of saved the day. I was really, really bummed out until I got to actually go head-to-head against some cars, and I don't think I lost any. So I think I red lighted once, but even still, my time was better. I know it still counts as a loss, but you take that as whatever you want. That's it. I'm going to keep this short. Look forward to the next video with each race. I will have all of them. I might not put like the 14-second, or I know I red lighted twice, so I'm trying to think of which one. 13-1-1, I think I messed up. The guy just took forever to stage next to me, and so I started brake boosting when he pre-staged, and he took like another 5 seconds to stage, and so I ended up dropping boost. It was just kind of a crappy launch, so I think I ended up jumping the gun on that one. I could be mistaken. We'll find all that out in the next video. All right, guys, any other questions, or if you guys want to see anything else, just obviously put it in the comments. Twin Force, I'm super excited to see what happens with those MKZ turbos. I really can't imagine they're going to be much more beneficial, but I really hope they are. If we can see that we can find some salvage, turbos. I think you paid $700 for the pair. That's an incredible deal. Looking forward to see those videos. All right, see you guys.